Anyone can tell me the difference between the three types? We have
Yes.
three types of equation. So we have slope-intercept form, and we have standard form and point-slope form. Who will give me the standard form for each one? Slope-intercept form is what?
Y equal
Yes.
mx plus b.
Y equal mx plus b. Y equal mx plus b. And what's m donated for?
The slope.
M donated for slope. And what's B donated for?
The y-intercept.
We can say B or C, the same. The Y intercept. So this is 5-7, ya Ahmed.
Okay.
Standard form. Who can tell me the rule for the standard form? Equal what? The rule for the standard form is AX plus BY equal C. Okay? AX plus BY equal C. So this equation in this form is called standard form equation. Standard form equation. AX plus BY equals C. How we can calculate the slope if we have it like this? Did you remember how we can calculate the slope?
A over B.
Negative A over B.
Yes, thank you, Abomika. Negative A, negative A over B. Yes, negative A over B. This is to calculate what? This is equal this slope, right? What about the third one today, which we want to talk about, it point slope form. So it's a type of equation, and from the title, we have to uh, um, give you a slope and a point to write the equation. Then if you will back to the title said what? Huh? The title said what?
Point slope form.
Point slope form, right? So we have to offer or to give you a point and a slope to write the equation. What is the general form? And this is our topic, which we are going to talk about it today by details. Then what is the general form? So the general form, it will be y minus y1. I'm going to write 1 equal m, open a parentheses, x minus x1, and then close the parentheses. And this one is y minus y1, and we have a parentheses here. Y minus y1 y minus y1, and then we have x, sorry, m, x minus x1. Y and x, this is, it will be a standard. But x1 and y1, this is the point which I'm going to give it to you. And what's m donated for here in this question? What's m donated for? M, it will
The slope.
this slope, yes.
Valid.
So in this question, I have to give you this slope, or maybe I'm going to give you 2 points and you are going to use them to calculate the slope. Then, as you see in front of you now, we have 3 different types of equations. So take care, and you have to differentiate between the 3 different types. Number 1, we have slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equal mx plus b, and m donated for the slope and b donated for this, the y-intercept. And also I said you can change b and put instead of it, you can write instead of b, you can write c. So it will give us the same meaning. The standard form, we have ax plus by equals c. How you can calculate the slope from the standard form? It will be negative a over b, which means negative the coefficient of x over the coefficient of y. The third one, which is our topic today, which is point slope form. What is the general form? Y minus y1 equal mx minus x1. How we are going to form it? Let me give you an example. Any question before we will start? Any question?
No, thank you, Miss Sahar.
So in this type of equation, whenever we are given a graph, we must be able to provide the equation of the function. The point slope form, the linear equation. So point slope form, it's a kind of linear equation because already we have the exponent in this equation equal what? Equal what?
1.
Equal 1, right? So the linear equation of a non-vertical line, because we said that a vertical line, it has a special case of the function with a slope m and point x1 and y1. So the point which he's going to give it to us, we will write it as x1 and y1. The general form, as I told you, y minus y1 equal mx minus x1. And y and x, this is standard. But y1, the value of y, which he give it to us in the point. And m represent the slope. M represent the slope, so we can write it or calculate it by different ways. We can calculate it by using the rule y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or even we can use it by rise over run. The third, x1, this is the value of x which he will give it to us. Let me move to an example about this equation. Where does y minus y1 equal mx minus x1 come from? This one comes from what? We have a slope, right? The definition of the slope with y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and we can give it a variable like m. And we can write m equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If we have a question like this, provide the equation of the line that passes through 8 and negative 4 and has a slope of 2 and 3. How we are going to solve this question together, grade 9? If there anyone can tell me how we can solve this question by using point slope form equation? Yes, Hannah.
First, we'll get the slope of the points.
Okay, already you don't have the slope in this question?
No, it's 2 over 3.
It's 2 over 3. So already we have a slope in this question, right?
Yes.
What else? 8 and 4. This one, it would represent what? This 8 and 4, donated for what?
X and Y.
X and Y. X and Y or X1 and Y1?
X1 and Y1.
Exactly. Because X and Y are standard, right? But
Yes.
any order pair which he will give it to us will transfer it to X1 and Y1, right?
Y1.
X1
Yes.
and Y1.
So it will be Y minus negative 4.
Y minus negative 4, yes.
Equal to over 3
Mm-hmm.
x minus 8.
Amazing, excellent. So as Hannah said, the slope equal 2 over 3. And the point which he gave it to us was 8 and negative 4. So we will write that m, we will transfer it according to the formula for the point slope form. He said that m now equal to over 3. So the slope represent for m, 2 over 3. And 8 and negative 4, this is, we will transfer it, so it will be x1 and y1. Now, the general form was y minus y1 equal mx minus x1. So we will only substitute. We are going to remove y1 and put instead of it -4. And then we will remove x1 and put instead of it what, grade 9? X1,
8.
8. Yes. So the formula, it will be y minus -4 equal 2 over 3 x minus 8. And we can simplify now. Y minus -4, which means negative times negative, it will be equal
Positive.
positive 4, which means the equation we can write it like y plus 4 equal 2 over 3 x minus 8. Okay, then it will be y plus 4, as I said, equal 2 over 3 x minus 8. What about if I want to change this equation to be in slope-intercept form? What we have to do? We said that the equation equal what? Y plus 4 equal 2 over 3 x minus 8. This equation now written in point slope form. If I want to change the equation from point slope form to write it in slope intercept form, so what we have to do?
We will arrange to make the equation y equal mx plus b.
Exactly, we have to arrange it to write it in the form y equal y equal
mx plus b.
mx plus what? Mx plus b. I want to write it here. So we want to rearrange. The first equation was y plus 4 equal 2 over 3, and then open a parentheses, x minus 8. This one now written in which form? Y plus 4 equal 2 over 3x minus 8. It's written in which form?
Point slope form.
Point slope form. And we want to rearrange to write it in which form?
The slope intercept form.
Slope intercept form. Then y, it will be equal mx plus c or plus b. So what we have to do? We are going to distribute 2 over 3 over the parentheses, which means it will be y plus 4 equal 2 over 3 times x equal 2 over 3x. 2 over 3 times -8, it will be -16 over 3. Now we have to remove or to cancel positive 4. So I'm going to add the additive inverse of positive 4 in both two sides, which means I'm going to add -4 and -4. Then it will be y, because 4 minus 4, it will be equal 0. Then y equal 2 over 3x minus 16 over 3 minus 12 over 3. From where 12 over 3? 4, because I'm going to put a common denominator. Or we can simplify directly, -16 over 3 minus 4. So the answer, it will be what, grade 9? The answer, it will be what? Y equal 2 over 3x minus 28 over 3. Okay? Who can tell me the part which we already finished here?
Miss, can you repeat the transformation to slope intercept form?
Sure. Okay, so we have y plus 4 equal 2 over 3 x minus 8. Then we have to transfer, or how we can transfer a point slope form to be y intercept form. Then y plus 4 equal, we will distribute 2 over 3 over x and over minus 8. Okay,
Minus
then
8.
it will be 2 over 3x, 2 over 3 multiplied by negative 8, it will be negative 16 over 3. Then we have to rearrange to write it in slope-intercept form. So we will add negative 4 to both sides. Or we have another way, we can transfer positive 4 to the opposite side with different sign. It will give us by the end the same answer. Then y equal 2 over 3x minus 16 over 3 minus 12 over 3. This because I want to change the number to have a common denominator. You can calculate it directly, then negative 16 over 3 minus 4, it will be negative 28 over 3. So by this way, we transfer point slope form to be in the form y slope intercept form. Any questions so far before we will move to the next point?
No, Miss Safas.
Okay. Next point, if I want to represent this one graphically, if I have point slope form and we change it into slope intercept form and I want to graph it, then LP, the y-intercept is negative 9.3, then we can go down, okay? And we will start from the starting point, it should be 0 and B. Did you remember? The starting point 0 and B. So it will be 0 and negative 9.3. 2 over 3 means what, grade 9? How we will calculate rise over run? It will be what?
2 up and
2
3
up
right.
and then 3 to the right. Yes. Then we will continue 2 up and then 3 to the right, 2 up and then 3 to the right, and then we will connect the points together. Then by this way, we graph the equation. It's your turn now. Please be ready with the answer, and I'm going to choose anyone randomly to answer the question. Provide the equation of the line that passes through 3 and 2 and has a slope of 4 over 9. Please write it in slope intercept point slope form. Point slope form. How we can write it? Right? Then, thank you so much, Jannah. Jannah,
You're
sorry.
welcome.
Jannah.
Oh, Jana.
Then, in this question again, Muhammad Yasser, could you please tell me the answer again? How we can write this one in point slope form?
Okay, but the first the equation will be y minus y1 equal mx minus x1. So
just second, y minus y1
equal
m,
mx.
no, m and then parentheses x minus x1. Okay, then according to this equation, could you please tell me how we are going to write it?
Okay. It will be 9 minus 2.
9 or y?
Y minus 2.
Yes, y
Sorry.
minus 2 equal?
Equals m minus 3.
M. What is the value of m, ya Muhammad? What is the value of m? M donated for what?
M? I don't remember, Mrs.
The slope.
I don't remember.
Okay, because the m represents the slope. Then the slope here, it will be 4 over 9.
9.
Okay, and then we have x minus x1, which is 3. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If I'm going to give you a question, y plus 3 equal negative 2 x plus 2. Could you please write this question in your notebook or in a paper in front of you? Y plus 3 equal -2 x plus 2. I'm looking for m equal how many? And give me a point, the line passes through it. Okay, so you have y plus 3 equal -2 x plus 2. I'm looking for the point and the stop.
Finish.
Okay, ready? Adham,
Yes.
Yeah.
answer يا Adham.
Okay, الأسلوب هيبقى -2.
And the point is
-2 and -3.
-2 and -3. He said the right answer, or it was there is a mistake. Agree with his
There
answer?
is a mistake. There is a mistake.
Yes.
Why?
You said that it is x plus 2 مش -2.
Yes. So
So
again,
the points will
I'm
be
sorry. I'm going to
2.
write the equation again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Tell me the equation again, which I wrote it.
y plus 3 equal
y
-2
plus
x plus 2.
3
Equals -2 x plus 2.
equals -2 x plus 2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Adham said what?
The slope is -2.
Yes, the slope is -2, and the point Adham said
-3. -3.
he said -3.
No,
and
he said
-2,
-2 and 3.
and he said
And -3, not 3.
-3.
-2 and -3. This is what
Three.
Adham said. There is a mistake or not? There is no mistake. There is no mistake. Why? Because if you will back to the original form, which is y minus y2, right? Did you remember? It was y minus y2 equal mx minus x2. For this reason, once you have a plus, once you change the sign at the middle, which means the point was negative. The point was negative. Then 2, at the beginning, it was -2. Then when you replace it in the formula, x minus -2 becomes positive. Understood this part?
No, I
Yes.
don't understand.
Yes.
Again, it was y minus -3 equal -2 times x minus -2. For this reason, I wrote it y plus 3 x plus 2. Then if you are looking for the point, the original point, it was -2 and -3. Understood? Understood? Let me give you another
Yes.
one. Y plus 4 equal 4 over 5 x plus 1. Who will answer? I want the slope and I want the point which the line will pass through. The slope is what?
It's 4 over 5.
4 over 5.
The slope it will be 4 over 5. And what is the point?
4 and 1.
-1 and -4.
-1 and -4. Yes. If I will change the sign and I'm going to make it negative like this. So the slope it will be
Miss, why -1?
y negative, because as I told you, look at the example here, ya Jana. Jana, did you see this one?
Yes.
When you have the original number was negative, then you will change it into positive. So once you have positive, you want to write it, then it will be a negative number.
Oh, negative.
If
Okay.
you are looking for the point now, then x1, it will be how many again? Mm,
X1, -1,
-1. Yes, thank you. And what about y1?
4.
4. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Okay, understood this part, grade 9?
I don't
No.
understand still.
You don't understand, dear Laura?
No. Why -1? I don't understand why -1.
Because as I told you, the general formula, Laura, was y minus y1, right? Equal m x minus x1. The original sign was what, ya Laura?
Negative.
Negative, right? So once you will find that the sign in the question becomes positive, which means the number was negative, then negative time negative becomes what? Becomes positive. So if you have the number, like y minus 4, so the original number was 4. X plus 1, so the original number was -1. Understood?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, let's move to something else. Then our lesson today, we're talking about points. Do you have a question? The student which they are raising their hands. Do you have a question? So we know now how we can, in this case, this is another question. So please give me from this one, give me the slope and a point which is the line passing through. The slope in this question, it will be what? Answer
2
quick.
over 3.
2 over
2
3. Yes.
Over
And
3.
what is the point? It will be
2 and
1.
1,
1.
2 and 1. You have to start with x and then with y. Okay? So it will be 2 and 1.
1.
And also how we are going to write or to represent it graphically. So we can use the point which 2 over 1. We can go and start from point 2 and 1. And then we will use the slope 2 up and then 3 units to the right. Then we can use the point slope form directly to graph by using the point. You will pick up the point directly. So this question, I have the point is 2 and 1. So we will go to 2 and 1 and stand on it. It will be the starting point. And then we will use the slope 2 point up and then 3 to the right. 2 points up and then 3 to the right. And then we will connect between them. So this is how we can use point slope form to graph. Who can tell me how we can answer this question? Where is the point? The point, it will be what?
4 and negative 3 and 4.
-3 and 4.
Yes, it will be -3 and 4. So we will go to -3 and 4 and we are going to stop. And what is the slope?
Negative half.
Negative half.
Half means?
-1 over 2.
-1 over 2. How we will move in the graph chart? 1 unit down,
1 down,
1 left,
1 down, and 2
1
left.
down, and then 2 to the right. We will never move to the left. We will never move to the left. So we will go directly to -3 and 4, -3 and 4, and after that, we will move 1 unit down and then 2 to the right. 1 unit down and then 2 to the right. Then this is how we are going to represent it graphically. Any questions so far?
No.
If you have 2 points and you want to write a point slope form,